Hello, ladies and jellyberries. Well, my friend Rick asked me, do I have an accent? Well, no, not really on YouTube, I don't. But if I suddenly talk to my dad, it goes like this. Alright, Dad, what are you doing? No, I ain't got much to do with you. See, the voice changes. This is the standard RP BBC English that I use to talk on YouTube because I don't really think people would get a Yorkshire accent. But my ex used to say I always said no and not no, because I say oh no, there you go. I said it correctly that time, but normally I go oh no, and he says that I say no, like no the soup instead of no. I often say things like oh I can it or I win it. That's not necessarily Yorkshire. It's my mum's Scottish and my stepdad is from Morley in Yorkshire, so I get a kind of mix of the two. I say things like we, which means little, but yeah, I do have Yorkshire accent, and like now I'm trying to drop it back into my normal voice so that you can all sort of tell the difference. If I'm just talking on the phone, I talk like this, and this is my normal accent, and you see it has dropped quite a considerable bit from hello. So I can do a posh accent and put on a different voice for different occasions like YouTube and talking to people abroad and all that. But normally this is my normal accent, this is how I speak. I say things like oh ecky thump and e by gum and things like that. And I always go no, and it's a really pronounced no. It's not just no, it's oh no. What you gonna do that for? See, there you go, for. I don't often do that, but I do say things like, oh, will you clean that floor or shut the door, which is basically the door and the floor. But yeah, apparently when I get angry or cross, the accent comes out more, and I can tell if I've been away for a few weeks, and then I come home and I'm like, you know, not speaking to anybody from Leeds, I do put on like I have a different accent or speak in a different way. I say things like, you alright? Instead of are you alright? I also go, you right? Are you right? Are you alright? I call people Baba. Hi Baba, which is just baby. That's my phone. Oh, for goodness sake, you can't have 4 messages at once. God blimey. See, that's another one. God blimey. I once went somewhere else in Yorkshire and I asked for directions to somewhere, and he said, oh, it's up where? Which means it's over there or up there. And he said, what? You know, so I don't have a strong Yorkshire accent, but I do say certain things. I say things like it's parky out there, which means cold. And apparently when I go see a film, see I've just done it now, my ex will tell me off again, because he said it's film, Melanie, you're going to see a film. No, a film. I'm going to the cinema to see a film. And you know, things like your glasses, you know, your specs, I'd say, oh, put your bins on, will you? And I often say, oh, you know, I say things like thanos, which is do you know, oh, thanos. I don't say it often to many people, but if I'm talking to my dad, I go, oh, thanos, and I say things like I. And when dad says who you are, I go I, you, which just means yes, you. But it's what you've been, how you've been brought up, and what your parents say, I think, to how your accent is. And I think if I'm around other Yorkshire people, it gets worse. And my friend's little girl says things like, oh, I right want one of them, I right want one of them. Not I really want one, I right want one. Oh, I could right do with that, I do that. Oh, I could right do with her, instead of really do with her. So I think it's just, you know, certain things and certain dialects. And we don't say the in Yorkshire. It's like, oh, going to the pub. You just miss out a complete word, and my ex, it drives him insane. He's like, can you speak proper English? I'm like, yeah, I am speaking proper English. I'm speaking Yorkshire, but yeah, he didn't really like it. But yes, this is my accent. This is how I sound normally. And if my dad was here, I'm sure it would get worse because we'd start talking, you know, in more of a pronounced accent. But I tend to find my accent and my voice changes upon who I'm speaking to. So there you go. I've now gone back to the YouTube voice, you know, and that's basically it. I used to do acting at school, so I can put on many voices and do many things. My boyfriend, when I used to talk to him, says that a book, you know, like a book, like a reading book, is called a book. It's not a book. It's a book. You know, and things like, he said, oh, will you look at that? And I'd go, what? And it means look at. So I don't know. You know, people talk differently if you're in different parts of the world, and you know, your accent varies. But yeah, this is a Yorkshire accent anyway, and I'm from Leeds, so I don't know if this is a Leeds accent or just a variation of it's different, but it's in Yorkshire. But this is how I speak, and this is normal now. I think if I was on the phone, it would get worse. To like a friend, it would get worse as well. So you wanted to know what my accent is? Well, there's my accent for you. It kind of, yeah, there's a certain words and certain things, and I know a lot of people in chat rooms will go, oh, well, you're very northern, and I'll go, hey, I am, you know, and put it on even worse for the sake of the fact that I'm on camera and they're going, oh, you're very northern. So there you go.